What happens when two of the most talked about names in Chinese entertainment suddenly appear at the same airport at almost the exact same time? No official announcement, no confirmed joint schedule, just Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei being spotted in the same airport space, and instantly the internet lights up with questions. Coincidence? Or something more carefully planned behind the scenes? Within minutes of the first images and short clips appearing online, the discussion didn't just start, it exploded. Fans began replaying every available detail, trying to understand whether this was simply a routine travel overlap or something that hints at a deeper connection, such as a shared project or coordinated schedule. Because in entertainment, timing is never just timing to fans. Let's walk through everything that is currently known and why this moment has caught so much attention. Reports suggest that both Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei were seen at the same airport on the same day, with a relatively short time gap between their movements. While there is no confirmed evidence that they traveled together or interacted publicly at the airport, the proximity of their appearances was enough to spark immediate speculation. Airport sightings of celebrities are not unusual. In fact, for busy actors with packed filming schedules, airports are often just another part of their routine. But what makes this situation different is not the location, it's the combination of names involved. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have both built strong individual careers, and both are frequently associated with high-profile projects. When two rising stars like them appear in the same space under unclear circumstances, fans naturally start looking for patterns. And patterns are exactly what the internet loves. Almost instantly, social media platforms began filling with questions. Are they working on the same drama? Is this part of a promotional schedule that hasn't been officially announced yet? Or is it simply a coincidence caused by overlapping travel routes? At this point, there is no verified statement confirming any shared project or coordinated appearance. However, that lack of clarity has only made the situation more interesting. Because in the absence of facts, speculation always fills the gap. Some fans believe this could be related to a new filming project. Qingdao and several other production hubs have been actively hosting drama shoots recently, and it wouldn't be unusual for multiple actors to arrive in the same city for different roles around the same time frame. Others, however, point out that airports are busy international transit points, and celebrities often pass through them independently without any connection at all. From this perspective, the overlap could be nothing more than coincidence amplified by fan attention. But what keeps this story alive is not just the airport sighting itself, it's the history of audience interest surrounding these two names. Every time Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei appear in related conversations, online engagement tends to spike. Even small details such as similar event timing, shared industry circles, or parallel promotions often become fuel for discussion among fans who closely follow both actors. And once that pattern of attention exists, even the smallest coincidence starts to feel meaningful. Shortly after the first post went viral, fans began breaking down available footage frame by frame. Some focused on timestamps, others compared arrival angles and airport routes. A few even speculated about whether their teams might have coordinated schedules in advance. Of course, none of this has been confirmed. But that doesn't stop the curiosity. One of the most talked about aspects of this situation is the absence of interaction. Despite being in the same airport environment, there is currently no verified footage showing Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei meeting or traveling together directly. Instead, the discussion is built entirely on timing and location overlap. And yet, even without direct interaction, the situation still manages to dominate conversations online. That alone says something about how invested audiences have become. It also highlights a broader trend in modern entertainment fandoms. Moments don't need to be dramatic to become viral. Sometimes, all it takes is proximity and timing. As discussions continue to spread, some fans have taken a more cautious stance. They remind others that airport sightings are often misinterpreted, and without official confirmation, it's important not to jump to conclusions. According to this perspective, The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. 2 actors, 2 separate schedules, 1 busy airport. Still, even those voices admit that the coincidence is intriguing. Because if it truly is just coincidence, it's one of those moments that feels almost perfectly timed to trigger speculation. Meanwhile, entertainment.